Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of EPW Unfiltered Rage.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Extreme Pro Wrestling Championship.
If you ever want to catch EPW live, check out the Twitch link in the description every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We have our weekly shows, select Saturdays for events like this one. We are bringing to you the main event for tonight, that being Austin Legend and the Spider going at it for the World Championship. Both of these men have so much history with one another inside and outside of the ring. Austin Legend, who as of late has been trying to get back into the world title, and he beat an abundance of recent debutants, established wrestlers, veterans of the business. He was granted this world title opportunity by the boss, Mr. EPW. Also, Austin Legend told to the Spider's face that he's finally ready to take the title off of him. He's finally ready to steer this company into a new direction, a better direction, and be the fighting champion this company deserves. The Spider saying he is now ready, that he's better than Austin Legend, saying that he's the best in the world. Tonight he's got to prove it in that ring and beat somebody who's already beaten a few times. Spider and Austin Legend would tag once or twice. They would meet in a fatal four-way for the inaugural championship crowning. Both men would lose. They would later meet in one of Spider's open challenges with and without the title. They would also meet at EPW Unhinged back in December. The Spider holds 3 wins against Austin Legend, and he holds that championship around his waist. He has been champion this time for 28 days. In his previous reign, 108. The only 2-time world champion in EPW history. He is also not gone without a title since Killing Fear back in October. The Spider, currently not holding it with him, though, is the BCW World Champion. He's held that title since January 25th. He also held the BCW Twitch title. 2-time EPW World Champion. He's been making waves in only a matter of 7 months. Spider claims to be the best in the world. He's beaten guys like, over in BCW, King Queso, King Harry, Triple D, the Anti-Hero, SD Caldwell. Here in EPW, El Diablo, Matthew James, Max Seidel, the Red Phantom, Stephen Ace, and that man he's facing, Austin Legend. He's beaten everybody that has come for his title. He lost it back in February to El Diablo at EPW Lockdown. Max Seidel would beat El Diablo in the last EPW match of 2K25. Spider would then win it back April 11th, EPW Dying Hope. Tonight he's looking to keep that winning streak going. He's looking to keep the world title within his grasp and prevent Austin Legend from finally holding a world title in this company. Both men have so much history. They're former brothers, best friends, going up and down the road with each other for such a long time. That has all been thrown away, all for the sake of that championship and being known as the world champion, as we take it up to the microphone for the ring announcements.
Introducing the challenger from Staten Island, New York, weighing in at 234 pounds, Austin Legend. And his opponent from Queens, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Extreme Pro Wrestling Champion, the Spider.
And that is the top prize of this business. No countouts, no disqualifications. The Spider and Austin Legend. Going head-to-head, all for the sake of being world champion. Now, wait a minute. Before the ref could even ring the bell, Spider went for a clothesline. Austin had scouted both these men, know each other so well. Oh, dragon screw. That's smart by Austin. If you've been watching for a while, you know the Spider has a history of bad knee problems. Austin went for a swanton bomb. Nobody home. Spider normally donning a left knee brace. Without it tonight. Got Austin set up for an electric chair. Powerbomb. Legend able to wriggle out of it. And now nailing a bulldog. Both these men are going to be able to counter each other's offense. Again, they know each other so well. They've been up and down the road. We just try to train with each other. Fought each other. Now Spider, again, just able to counter Austin. Austin able to counter Spider. Up for an arm wringer. Spider counters. And now Uranagi. Oh, wait a minute. Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice locked in. Submission move normally used by CM Punk. Of course, Spider donning an attire reminiscent of Punk's from WrestleMania 29. Austin with a flying forearm. Spider saying it's going to be a funeral for Austin Legend tonight. And oh, forearm to the back of the head. Austin into the cover. 1, 2. Only 2. Again, both men need to be on their A game. They need to pull something out that the other isn't going to be expecting. Spider with a victory roll cover. 1. And oh, Austin counters. And again, that's what you got to be expecting from one another. Not being able to hit your best move as consistently as you would like. Austin looking to introduce the weapons. Grabbing a table. Of course, this is no disqualifications or countouts due to the fact that there's a title on the line. Austin Legend sent on the table at ringside, back in the ring. Spider trying to catch him. No, instead gets caught with a forearm. Now Austin calling him back to his feet. Spider collapsing at ringside next to that table. Legend went for a stomp. Spider upper right hand. Legend caught him, looking for a revolution knee. Spider able to get out of it. Went for a super kick. Austin counters. Able to roll through, looking for a backdrop. Oh, through the table. Spider right back up with a kip up. Able to evade the chop attempt. Spider now back in the ring. Austin back to his feet. Both these men absolutely tank stamina machines. They can work a 30-minute match and not even break a sweat. Now Spider with a clothesline. Now with another. Able to intercept Austin, who's trying to seek safe haven in the corner. Wasn't able to. Austin now looking for one of his own. Countered. Spider with a leaping clothesline and a kip up. Again, both men know each other so well. The Spider is going to have every attack from Austin Legend scouted. Same with Austin, but Spider set up for the final flash and it connects. Cover for the win. 1, 2. Only a 2. 2 count this early is not a good sign for Austin. Spider now going outside the ring, looking to bring a ladder into play. I'm going to set it up between the announce table and the apron. Austin now just waiting, just strategizing. Spider rolling under the ladder now. Trying to just fake out Austin. Not able to. Looking for a suplex. Lands. Oh, neck breaker. Looking for a suplex. Landing on his feet. Caught with a neck breaker. Now sling blade. Into the steps. Austin Legend, I believe, his left shoulder colliding with the corner of the steel steps. And again, Austin with a kip up. Spider with a wrench. And all right in the face. A wrench to the face. Austin, though, still fighting through it. Spider with a right hand kick. Chop. Got Austin up. What's he thinking here? Austin, though, fighting out of it, whatever it was. Spider now thrown across the ring. Both these men need to be on their A game. The Spider been a lot more violent as of late. Oh, Legend went for a knee, went face first into the steps. The Spider's been a lot more violent as of late, especially after his match with Joey Ray. Oh, shot block, one half of the former tag team champions. Him and Maui lost to Motor City Machine Guns just about 2 weeks ago. Now Legend thrown right into the barricade. And holding at his knee, that might be a weak spot that the Spider is going to try and exploit. Legend now throwing him back into the steps. Now going to throw him back into the ring, and he does. Also following suit, thinking about not going for a weapon, and that's smart. You got to stay with your gas, or with your foot on the gas. Spider with Legend. Looking to throw him into the ropes. Countered. And oh, Spider cutter! Handspring Spider cutter, cover! 1, 2, no! Austin able to kick out again. It's still early. Both of these men And it's a crowd chant fight forever, I agree. Spider now. Oh, and a zigzag. Into Nick Nemeth, or Dolph Ziggler, better known as in WWE. And Spider grabbing a trash can. Throwing it right onto Austin. Spider now just stalking. Also, I'm not sure he has a lot of sympathy for him. Oh, flying forearm off the bottom rope. Not sure that's a look of remorse or compassion or sympathy. I think it's just a I told you so look, or he shouldn't have come for me. Spider now with Austin hooked. Now throws him over to the top. Oh, and a Queen's Cutter. On the top rope. That's the move of Spider's girlfriend, Jade Punk. She lost her women's world title earlier in the night. Spider now out the... Oh! For a moonsault inside the ring. Hit his head on the barricade. Spider though again with a kick. And still just fighting through the pain. It's like he doesn't know how to stop. Austin now with Spider up. And now face first into the apron. I mean, Spider, like we said, he has a history of bad knee problems. That is going to be a target that Austin can exploit. He's an incredible precisionist, a great technical wrestler, somewhat of a high flyer. And speaking of which, oh, phenomenal forearm. Spider busted open off of that. Cover 1, 2, and only a 2. Paying homage to recently retired WWE Hall of Famer AJ Styles. And speaking of recently retired, double shoulder block, swing and a miss. Back body drop. Wouldn't be surprised to get a little 5-knuckle shuffle, but no, Spider with a jawbreaker. Ruining the fun, paying homage to John Cena. Recent host of WrestleMania now. Oh, Spider! Sent over the top rope. I think his leg collided with the ladder, and that is a bag of thumbtacks. And also Legend is pouring it on the ring mat. Spider now grabbing a steel chair, and that is smart. But Spider, oh, chair to the face. Looking for a shot to the ribs. Austin, again, just fighting through as if nothing happened. Spider thrown onto the ladder. Austin now setting him up. And face first into the ladder. And Spider, you see him writhing around in pain. He's already taken a phenomenal forearm that busted him open. Just got thrown into the ring apron. Now Austin Legend grabbing another table. Crowd starting to love it. Spider back in the ring. Legend super kick. Spider thought he missed. Hooks the arms. German suplex onto the table. 1, 2. And no, Spider just able to kick out. So I can see his back and landed on the table legs. Now turns him around. Legend. Oh, and a pulverizer. Pulverizer. I think Spider almost landed on the thumbtacks. Spider now back up. And again looking under the ring. And he's got another bag of thumbtacks. Legend with the right hand though. Oh, and a revolution knee. For the title. 1, 2. No. Spider barely able to kick out. The reign of terror nearly came to an end. And also Legend poured out another bag of thumbtacks. These two men can't stand each other anymore. Kicked in the midsection. Austin leaving over the top rope with a leg drop. Looks like a guillotine trying to knock the Spider's head off his shoulders. Of course, that table is still in the ring. Those 2 bags of thumbtacks. Legend now grabbing the Spider, though. Fighting out with the elbows. And now, oh, Spider Cutter out of nowhere on the thumbtacks. Spider Cutter on the thumbtacks. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. The Spider Cutter comes from quite literally out of nowhere. Spider out with another steel chair. Austin barely pulling himself up. And oh, and a chair right to the skull. Again, though, Legend able to evade the second shot. Looking to throw Spider into the ropes. Spider countered. Now he's got Austin. Turns him around. He's got him perched on the top rope. Legend, though, with an elbow straight to the face. Again, that cut on the Spider. Oh, no, wait. Spider's not going to go for it. What I think he's going for. He's hit this before. Now the elbows to the head. Spider might be thinking that inverted Hurricane Rana. Off the top rope, into the thumbtacks, and it connects. Into the thumbtacks and into the table. Spider collapsing in the corner. Legend barely pulling himself up. Spider moved to the clothesline. Austin countered. Austin now throwing Spider into the corner. What's he thinking here? He's got the Spider hooked up on the top rope. Might be thinking superplex, a little bit of payback onto the thumbtacks. Spider with a shot to the ribs, throwing him off. Austin though, look at this, as quick as a cat. And a superplex into the thumbtacks. The Spider is down and again. Austin not going for the pin. No, he's grabbing the wrench. Austin quickly back in the ring, and a wrench right to the face. And oh, and a second one, that time more to the shoulder. Spider though back up. Austin catches him before he can land the strike. Legendary Blitz, and again, Spider falling into the thumbtacks. Both of these men are going to the absolute extreme to hold the title. Legend went for a kick, Spider just swatting it away. Also now nearly thrown in the corner. Legend though catches Spider, and a rock bottom on the Taxon table. 1, 2, and no, Spider nearly losing, although he's back up. Legend just realizing, and now, oh, crucifix. I mean, I look at the amount of thumbtacks just covering not only Legend, but also Spider. Now Legend throwing in the corner, nearly throwing to the referee, Shenmue Jr. Spider though with forearms. Right to Austin, just collapsing nearly into the thumbtack. Spider looking for the moon stomp. Legend moved, oh, he nailed the moonsault out of it. And oh, look at the blood. Legend though right back up. Spider throwing him into the ladder. Austin now right back on the top rope, senton through the ladder. Spider has got to be in a world of pain right now. Legend barely pulling himself up. Also now grabbing the chair. And oh, ladder right to the nuts. Or might have landed more so on the stomach. Oh, and again. And a third time. Austin Legend doing whatever it takes to win the title now. Kick right to the back. Driving the thumbtacks, I'm losing my words, further into the back of the Spider. And now another Revolution knee. But he's got to get Spider back in the ring. And if Legend had hit that in the ring, we could have had a new world champion by now. Spider looking to throw Austin Legend. No, gets reversed. Nearly into the solid steel ring post. And now Legend grabbing another ladder. And setting it up again in between the ring posts. Or between the ring apron and the announce table. I mean, the blood just spewing out from the Spider from that cut earlier in the match. Legend looking for another Revolution knee. Spider countered. Spider now turns him around. Kick from the midsection. Look at the sluggishness. The quickness is gone. Power bomb. Spider though collapsing as well. Neither man able to get back to his feet. But somebody has to either pin or submit inside that ring to end the match. Referee is not going to call for a draw or a double countout. Spider now roll through under the arm. Into a Salida del Sol. Shades of Kalisto, a.k.a. Samurai del Sol. Spider now went for a kick to the midsection. Austin countered. Oh! Mule kick. Able to counter. Spider though throwing Legend back into the ring. And now Spider again calling Austin to his feet. Spider now roll through. Oh, went for the drop kick, call for the super kick. Went for that signature shotgun drop kick. Austin able to counter it with a super kick. Now setting up the table. Legend with the right hand. Oh, the Legend might have been a diversion. Revolution knee. To win the title. 1, 2, and we have a new champion. For the first time in his career, Austin Legend is EPW World Champion. Both men going through absolute hell to win this title. And you see Legend putting Spider through the ladder at ringside. There was a wrench, 2 bags of thumbtacks, tables, chairs, bodies on the line, the diversion of the table. Spider probably anticipating Austin to try and put him through it, nailing that revolution knee and finally fulfilling his dream, proving that this legend is real. And also the legend, understandably overwhelmed with emotions. This is not a legend. This is real life. Austin is finally on top of the mountain in EPW.